and I like something ugly.
Yeah.
And it was looking ugly, so I just grabbed it.
I love this sound, you know, the chugga 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 chugga. It's just so good when you hear a car that you can hear the sound.
Actually, once we had made a bar out of it.
It's really got a huge amount of space, and I
Yeah.
think you could make it a horse carrier as
Yes,
well. Yeah.
yes.
We can have a party in here. Hello and welcome to another episode of History on Wheels, and this episode is Zara Hatke because we are talking about a vehicle whose boxy design and corrugated metal set it apart when it was first launched in 1947. Yes, the same year as Indian independence. So it's been launched a long time ago. And one might think it's a vintage, but when it was launched, it really was ahead of its time, and it set the trend for the light commercial vehicles we see today. In fact, a lot of you may see this and think of a food truck because yes, it is the origins of it. This is the Citroën Type HY, and we have with us its owner, Dhananjay Badamikar. Thank you so
Hello.
much for sharing this car with us to tell us a little bit about this car, which has a very special history, and all about its quirks and what he knows about it.
This particular car has been gifted by Pope Paul to Maharashtra state for medicine distribution. Actually, it is a food truck, you can say ice cream truck, but this came to India for medicine distribution. And it was lying in Aurangabad.
Okay.
And once I had been in that area and I just saw this and I said, this is, and I like something ugly.
Yeah.
And it was looking ugly, so I just grabbed it.
I have never heard anybody say, I like something ugly when they're buying a car, but this is really unique. Yeah, they used to call it the bulldog in those days because it has that bulldog nose. And I think if you look at the side of this car, you'll probably see that it really looks like that bulldog snout in front. I think you can go wide and show everybody this angle. It's not maybe the prettiest of cars, but it is quite unique. And I think there are not many of them around in the country.
Right, in India right now, this is the only one car. Another car is being restored in Mumbai, and in few days it will be also on the road.
Yeah, but this is the only running one in India at the moment. In one of the original, you know, if we see the old ads of this Citroën HY van, they say that you can carry, it was advertised, you can carry 8 to 10 pigs, 5 to 10 sheep, 2 cows, 1 horse. Have you ever carried anything that large inside this car?
Actually, once we had made a bar out of it.
Caro bar, you know, this is how, So there's something.
Actually, when we slide the door, you can just stand there.
Let's slide this over.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it is a perfect height you can stand.
I'm standing inside the van. It's pretty cool. Yeah. A little bit more than my height. Someone slightly taller than me can actually get inside this van.
And these side panels are removable.
Okay.
So that you can make a counter.
And make it into a food truck or a bar or whatever you think of it. It's really got a huge amount of space, and I think you could make it a horse carrier as well.
Yes.
Because
and we can open the back door also, and that is also very something different.
Okay. So there are a lot of unique design work. Okay, so you have a split open for the rear door.
And these two.
Twin opening. Yeah, this, I mean, we can have a party in here, you know, like literally, and we've got the AstroTurf also all laid out. This is all set for a party inside. What do you use this for now?
Right now, I have a plan to build it as a food truck.
As a food truck?
Yeah.
And have you traveled anywhere long distance in this? Have you taken it driving like really far out?
Not very far, but about 50 kilometers
Okay.
nearby Pune.
Because, I mean, you could put half the family to sleep inside the back of that truck and take them. There are a lot of interesting design elements about this car, even the suicide doors. So, this also has those suicide doors that open out. And are these the original seats?
Yes.
So, these look like camper seats also.
Yeah.
If you look at it inside here,
they have just,
really
just a few springs inside.
Yeah.
And this leather is original.
Yeah, and today we have such big, thick seats. Look at that. Just simple, basic, rudimentary design. And what are the design quirks about these sliding side windows as well? So many interesting things that we see in these cars. What are the design elements that really you found very, very interesting when you first bought this car?
Basically, the shape of the car is something unique I liked.
Yeah,
And,
I agree with you.
This we have to punch because I had to rebuild this door and this part of the because it was it is a left-hand drive.
Yeah.
Where it was kept initially, they had banged from this side.
Okay.
Due to non-judgment.
Yeah.
So I had to redo all these things. So, and it is basically it is a good runner car. Actually, my son was studying in Aurangabad, and one Sunday I was going to meet him, and the normal road that goes to his college was closed. And the traffic was diverted through the city. And when we were going, I just saw this on the roadside. I just stopped and I just inquired. And I didn't ask for a buy. I said, what is this? Because I showed as I am a layman.
Yeah.
Because if I would have told, he would have.
Yeah.
So I said, ये कौन सा गाड़ी है, क्या है? थोड़ा अलग दिखता है. So I just बाद में I said anytime you want to sell, you just let me know. I would be interested. So once I saw this, then next Sunday again I went to Aurangabad. And I just called him कि I am here again today to meet my son and have you thought of anything? He said हाँ दे देंगे लेकिन वो प्राइस हमको मिलेगा तो कितना पैसा चाहिए तो that thing happened and I took money in my pocket.
You were prepared.
Yeah. So then he said नहीं इतना. Then we had a little bargaining and it was done. This is a 4-cylinder original engine.
Okay.
And
how many cc is the engine? Because this must be really heavy.
I think it is 1600.
Okay. Maybe we can open it up and have a look.
Here, this side is the radiator and all that.
And everything here is still in French as you can see. Yeah.
This is the air filter.
Yeah.
Engine you can see from inside.
From inside. Oh, okay. So the engine bay is open from the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice and unique. So the engine is right there. If you're running and something goes wrong, you can work at it.
When we keep this cover aside, we can see what is happening.
Isn't it lovely to have these engines like old days where you could see everything and work on it, not like today's covered things where you don't know what is happening inside everything.
That side
the old meter
yeah,
the dial as well.
These are the ignition lights, fuel meter, regular speedometer, and if you can see the kilometers, this is the genuine kilometer this car has run.
Oh, these seats are comfortable. So it's only 30,000 kilometers done.
Yeah.
This feels really cool actually. it's amazing how design has changed and evolved.
Yeah.
Gear levers so far back, like you have to like really work it. But it has rather small wheels, no? 16-inch.
Yeah, 16-inch wheels.
Big van, but 16-inch wheels. So, is it steady to drive on?
Yeah.
Still with all of these.
Yeah.
So the spare sits behind here and you can see it,
And on the same other side, there is the fuel tank.
the fuel tank. And these all must be having those choke.
Yeah. Choke is there.
Yeah.
This is the choke.
Choke. Handbrake is in reverse direction.
Yeah. Actually, the slotted putty it has gone. So,
Yeah.
but
So many small parts,
yeah.
very difficult to find everything. But you have to get a lot of things machined.
yeah. For particular this model, I have to get it.
Yeah, you can go. My side is clear. Hard to see this side, huh? When you're driving from there. Especially left-hand drive also.
The left-hand drive is okay, but there are no glasses.
No glasses,
Yeah.
And it's long,
Yeah.
so you have to be careful of it.
And the front shape is narrow,
Yeah.
and the rear is
Rear
big.
is larger, yeah.
And that is the
Yeah, so it's very easy to actually misjudge the
Yeah,
rear
yeah.
because if you're not used to it. What made you decide to buy like classic cars? Because they're not very easy to maintain and keep, and it's quite a headache having a collection. I know the love of cars is there, but a lot of people love cars, but they'll buy modern day cars, So what made you decide to buy?
as I told, first I took the Fiat, and then slowly then I got the Beetle.
Yeah.
Then I said, why to stick to a particular brand? Then I went on taking whatever I
One by
get.
one.
We'll
Once
go.
the bug bites you,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
bites you. And before we wrap up, we'll do a quick rapid fire round with Mr. Badamikar. Do you fill nitrogen in your tires or regular air?
Regular air.
Regular air. And which is the craziest road trip you've taken?
I'd been to Leh
Hmm?
and up to Kanyakumari.
So the full distance you did?
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. And did you do it in a regular car or did you do it in one of your...
No, regular car.
In a regular.
But now I'm planning to go in some classic car.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So you have to let us know when you do
Yes,
this
yes.
trip and send us lots of pictures from this trip. Do you listen to a lot of music when you drive? What is your favorite driving music?
Kishore Kumar songs.
That is lovely, and especially with this barish,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
perfect. Do you know why this is called the H-van?
This, I think they tried 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 comes as H. So I think it is the H.
Absolutely correct. And do you know which year this was, the H-van came about?
This came in 1947.
Perfect. He's a complete car aficionado. Thank you so much for sharing your
Thank
time
you.
with us, and we've enjoyed being here with you. We must come again when you get some new cars.
Definitely.
Thank you. In the mid-1940s, post-war, when Europe was getting back on its feet, Citroën decided to build a light, durable, and advanced and practical commercial vehicle. Well, they had many trials and they arrived on a formula in their 8th attempt, which is why it was called the H-type van. It's the 8th letter of the alphabet. Well, this went on to make his debut at the 1947 Paris Motor Show. Its boxy design and bulldog nose definitely made a statement. But it was hugely practical. Its corrugated body was lightweight, it had a low loading floor, it had ample space. In fact, it could take up to about 1600 kgs of load, which was quite a number at that point of time. People would carry livestock, horses, animals, your house, your aunt, your uncle, and just about everybody could fit inside that commercial vehicle. It was so versatile that it became a hit. It was produced between 1948 and 81, and it was hugely popular during its time. But that popularity continues even today. We see a lot of people repurposing these vans and making them into food trucks, ice cream trucks, and all kinds of things that need to carry a heavy load.